able to hear me without breaking up too bad. So, you guys, she started the recording. Perfect. Thanks, Christy. So, you guys, I'm so excited because I just have a couple snippets that I want to share with you guys. We are coming out of conference with a really big fire, and I know this past week was probably a lot for everyone. Like, it was really, really exciting, a lot of new information, a lot of like jet lag maybe, or whatever, for lack of a better term, trying to get situated back from conference, being exhausted in a good way because of all the amazing things that you guys brought back from that. And then even if you weren't at conference, guys, like I didn't even go, I wasn't able to go, and I was still like, oh my gosh, like overload, you know what I mean, of excitement and all that good stuff. So, number one, you guys, before I forget, I want to tell you that two things. I want to tell you two things before I forget. A couple of you were already on earlier when I said it. So Tuesday night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, we are going to have that Ambassador Diamond on. It's a surprise for you guys of who it is, but she's amazing, you guys. She's straight fire, and you will love every word that comes out of her mouth, I promise. So mark your calendars for this Tuesday, the 11th. What a perfect number, right, for her to be on. So Tuesday the 11th at 8:30. It's posted in the group too. It'll be the same Zoom code and all like that, and so I'm really excited for you guys to be able to hear from her. And then the other thing is that I have finally starting to get all my ducks in a row here for the units. Crystal's been doing a lot of work for that as well, which I appreciate so much. And I uploaded a Steps to Success video in Unit 4. So only updated one I did today. I wanted to make sure it was going to upload right because of the weather. And so I did record a really quick video explaining the new Steps to Success. So like the $150 shopping spree, the 6 customers, and all that jazz, okay? So, and the 150 fast start bonuses. It's like, I think the video is like 8 minutes long. It explains the steps to success and basically how all they got to do is do that. And that's what's really going to maximize the compensation plan, all that stuff. So that's already set and ready to go. If you need a video, and I uploaded it to YouTube and I posted my link to it right in the unit. So if you need to explain to somebody, or they want to know what the steps to success is, or what the new steps to success is, you can share that video. It's right there in the group, right in the team page, Dreamcatchers. So that's where you can find it. So anyways, that's already uploaded and ready to go. And what was the other thing?
Fucking champ.
Okay. This is recording. All right. So anyways, I don't remember exactly what I wanted to start with now that I've been like distracted. But so that was 2 things, right? I told you 2 things. So that's okay. That's the 2. So basically what I wanted to talk to you guys about. Okay. Let's get used to. Okay. All right. So the 2 things that I wanted, or the main thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about now, obviously is like coming out of conference, and we have those incredible bonuses that were out. We have our codes that are out. Some of you may have been just like reaching out like crazy, going bonkers, getting a hold of your current potentials, and getting everything all set and ready to go. And this is very distracting. Can you please stop? Thank you. Okay. So anyway, so you have those 3 codes. So you're like, maybe you talk to all your potentials and none of them like grabbed a code even. That personally happened to me so far. So all of my set potentials that were like locked and loaded, like ready to go, as soon as I had a deal come out that, they were going to be ready. Like I have a couple that needed a little bit more extra time, or some of them are like, now they're second guessing or whatever. So like, I'm like doubling up on the amount of people that I'm reaching out to right now, more than I typically would have as my like minimum, even for like boom season. So that's something that I'm doing personally. But I wanted to show you guys, okay, number 1, put a number 1 in the chat if you have your chart printed out, or if you don't even like, say if you don't have a printer. I've been there, so I've had to like draw my chart before, draw it out on a piece of paper. Okay, if that's you, that's fine too. But you put a number 1 in the chat if you have your chart out, like you have it accessible, like you could, right where it is, and you can go grab it. One, 2. On my dining room wall as well. All right, that works. Okay, so, I want to make sure that you guys know that this is very important. 1 on your iPad and written too. Awesome, Crystal. Okay, so it is so important that you have that chart pulled out. If you are distributor level and you've been in, it doesn't matter the length of time, 2 days, 2 years, I don't care. Like you've been in, you're in, okay? You're on the Zoom, you're listening to the Zoom, whatever, you're obviously in the business. So please just print your chart, okay? Like make sure you have that out. And you guys, honestly, okay, so the bonuses for the more bonuses. Sorry, I forgot what the name of them were. So the more bonuses this year are for diamond and above, right? So when you go diamond, you guys, you're going to earn a $15,000 bonus. Okay. And Crystal and I both have done this several times. So I mean, I'm not like, oh, toot our own horn, we know, but like we've done it, you guys. So it's possible. You're not looking at somebody on stage either and thinking like, oh, that's dreamy and that's awesome that they did that and they went diamond or whatever. You guys, we went diamond. You guys have all like met us or talked to us on a personal level, you know, like pinch our skin, like we're real, like it's normal, you know what I mean? So it's so possible. It's so possible. Whether you are distributor right now, you can still go diamond by the end of next month. It's possible. There's people that have went diamond in 9 days. There's people that went diamond in 2 weeks. There's people that went diamond in 90 days, 30 days, 60 days, a year, like whatever, like it does not matter, but you can do it. Someone went in 9 days. That tells me someone can do it in 60. Like you can do it, you know? So please make sure you have whatever it is your next rank is. You definitely need to be having that chart out. And then the one next rank above that, you definitely need to be doing it. But you guys, seriously, I wanted to break down the diamond chart because if you pull it out, because I remember you guys going ruby and the charts look a little bit different than when Crystal and I went ruby, or I'm sorry. Well, yeah, when we went ruby, but like even when we went diamond, and I can't remember, Crystal, did they change the charts already when you went double? I think they just changed it, didn't they? I don't know. Hey, Autumn. Okay. So anyways, I'll speak from me exactly because that I know that for sure. So when I went diamond, and all of the ranks of everything that I've promoted, you guys, the charts have changed. So we needed more distributors back then. Now they've kind of condensed it, and it was simple back then, and it's even more simple now, because when you look at Ruby, you guys, so whether you are, we're going to pretend like, okay, so you're whatever rank, your distributor, okay, and you haven't promoted yet, maybe you haven't even signed your first distributor yet, you probably have 3 codes, okay? So if you have 3 codes, that means that you can get boxed for Ruby right away. You can just work really, really hard and get boxed for Ruby, okay? And so say you have these 3 people. And then you guys, what makes up every single rank in our entire company of all the ranks? It's just made up of a bunch of these. That's why they have our steps to success set for get yourself commission qualified, sign your handful of loyal customers, and sign 3 distributors. Because even all the way up to ambassador, all you need on your front line right directly under you is 3 distributors. That's it. So you just continue to do that. Show those other people, get your 3 distributors. Tell them, show your people, get their 3 distributors. And then everybody's just linking arms and going after their 3 every single month. And do you realize like the domino effect of that is huge? So like 3 distributors, okay? That's Ruby. All right. So when you sign 3 distributors this month, they're going to have 3 codes themselves. So that is amazing. They can sign right up and already have 3 discount codes to sign up 3 more people. Be like, that's so exciting. You are able to do that. And so when they do that, say like this person signs up 3 and this person signs up 3. That makes you an emerald. That's what that does. Right? They signed 3. She signed 3, right? Yeah. Right? Yeah. She signed 3. I'm looking at it like backwards. She signed 3, and then you have your one over there. She can sign 3 too. You know what I mean? And then you add 1 more Ruby in there, and that's what this is. 3. That's what that is. Does that make sense, you guys? I mean, I know most of you probably pretty much know what a diamond chart looks like, but like just to kind of bring it in the forefront of you again, like that is all that is. You know, if you are, you know, looking at, even if you were like, sometimes even say we're like the already set and ready to go as emeralds, right? We're all set and ready to go. That's like one more step in your diamond, right? One more step in your diamond and you're at emeralds. Sometimes looking at looking at this can seem frustrating or intimidating, or like, oh my gosh, then like those thoughts start to creep in of like, how am I supposed to do that? How am I supposed to do that? I've talked to like 50 people today and nobody signed up. You know what I mean? So you're like, I don't even know how I'm supposed to be able to do that. Like, don't like, if you find yourself thinking like, I don't know how I'm going to do it, like, don't think about that. Just, you already know the steps that you need to do. And it's really simple. You talk to people, you tell them what you're doing, you tell them what you can help them do. And that's it. You know, I listened to a podcast today that Pam was getting interviewed by, she was doing a Zoom with, Christy DeJesus, that's what it was. And she literally said, she was like, sometimes I used to get, like, Pam was talking about how, like, when she first started the industry and how she used to, you know, work for the other company or whatever. And she would be like talking to, you know, so many people every single day. And, you know, she would hear people tell her no or whatever, or no, thank you or whatever. And she was like, I didn't sit there and like wonder or like feel like I needed to talk them into it, or, you know, feel bad because they told me no. She was like, I looked at it as like, they told me no right now, or no thank you or whatever. And I'm like, okay, cool. Like, all that means is that they're just kind of like politely getting out of my way so I can go to the next person. Like, so that I'm not sitting there in limbo, like continuing on having a conversation with them or whatever when they're not ready right now. Like, I'm not wasting any more time. I'm, you know, moving on to the next person. And you're not sitting there like and if you bring this like into the present days, obviously this didn't apply to her back then, but if you bring it into like our situation right now, say you reach out to somebody and they said like, oh no, or I don't think it's for me, or blah, blah, blah. They're not signing up right now. Okay. You don't sit and like try to like continue to drag this, you know, obviously you try to overcome their objections if, you know, you're in that conversation with them, that's fine. But like, don't sit there and be like, you know, stop there or dwell on the fact that they did say no. Again, fall back on what Pam just said. It just like, yeah, slowly put them on pause for a second while you're moving on to the next people. You're not waiting, because what those people are going to do, right? You've heard this. What they're going to do is then, even if this is the very first time you reached out to them and they said no or whatever, what are they going to do? Now they're going to start paying attention to what you're doing if they weren't already. Or even if they were already, now they're going to start paying attention to it more because you asked them specifically. So maybe they had no idea what you were doing. So now they're going to, like, because of the algorithm and you guys were conversating, your posts are going to show up in their newsfeed more, number one. Number two, even if they weren't, they're going to go to your page and see what the hell you're talking about, what you're doing. And they're not just going to go and read one of your posts. They're going to scroll. They're going to go to your page and they're going to scroll a little bit. They're going to check you out. They're going to see what you've been doing. They're going to see whether or not you've been consistent, right? They're going to see that. They're going to see what you've been talking about. They're going to see the stuff about the products. They're going to see, you know, your results, your story, your testimony. They're going to see your why, where you're going, all of the stuff that we tell you guys to post every single day, right? Consistently on a daily basis. They're going to see that, right? They're going to get watered. If they're a plant, right? They're going to get watered by all of that stuff that you are posting and that they're going to see that you have been consistent with. And so while they're doing that, we're not just going to wait. We're not going to be like, okay, I messaged you. You said no right now, but I know that I planted a seed and it's probably going to grow, so I'm going to wait. No, we don't wait. We continue to go and ask more people, right? And then they're going to like come up whenever they're ready. You're going to check back in with them whenever, right? But then you're going to keep going and you're going to keep planting more seeds, right? As many as you can. And then you're going to follow up all the other ones that you talked to, you know, previously before that. So what was the next thing I wanted to say? Okay. And then, so this is just kind of like a recap of what Chrissy added her PDTs to connect. Okay. I'm going to have to read that in 1 second. Oh, and then just a reminder of, especially right now, when we are really like, when we're like really fired up and we're really like excited and we're going for, you know, these bonuses, or we're going for helping our team for all of this stuff. And we're posting, you know, like our opportunity post or our lifestyle post or whatever you want to call it, right? We're posting those types of things and about our goal and stuff like that. Sometimes to us, even now to me, it was like 2 days ago, I'm like, oh my gosh, I literally felt like a little bit stuck as far as like, what the hell am I going to post about? I felt like I was kind of like throwing a post together because, and I hate doing that. Like I feel like it doesn't sound like genuine if I'm like just sounding like a computer or something, you know? And I'm like, man, I've said my, you know, I said my story. Like I had that thought come in that was like, you know, I've talked about blah, blah, blah so many times, or I've talked about this type of part of my story or whatever, like 6 times in the past month or something, you know what I mean? And I felt like, well, dang, I think I've talked about, no, you haven't talked about it enough. You know, like there's several people that need to hear it several different times, and there's several different ways that you can put it in. And another big important factor of that is, you guys, we're always adding to our network. We're adding to our network every single day. So that means that there's brand new eyes on us every single day. You know, like say you have 2,000 friends on Facebook, and you're just now like getting through some people that you never talked to before. You might've been friends with them for like 2 years, but you haven't interacted with them. So they ain't seen crap on your post. So you know what I mean? Like they haven't seen anything. So now that you're like talking to them, it's like their new friend, essentially a new person in your network, because they haven't been interacting with, you guys haven't been interacting with each other. And then bounce back again, you are adding brand new people to your network every single day. So those posts are brand new to them. They haven't heard your story yet. They haven't seen your story yet. So obviously if you were posting the same exact story and the same, like if you were just copy and paste every single day, the same story, that might be ridiculous, but that's not what you're doing. You know what I mean? You're just sharing your story in several different ways. And so, and I know like Jade talks about you guys, like when we do like lifestyle or opportunity posts, and she's talking about breaking it down into past, present, and future, right? I heard her say this the other day or tonight or something. I don't remember, when I was listening to a video. This is the first time I've actually heard her say that, but she was like, what's most important is where you've been and where you're going. Like, cause some people get hung up on like especially if you're new, I don't have a story yet. Like I haven't even signed a customer yet. Or if you're like me, when I first started, I had never tried a dang product before. I'm like, I don't even know, like I'm telling people about these products and I don't even know I knew we had, which I don't even think we have it anymore, Regular. We had a product called Regular. We had the wraps and we had greens. Okay. Obviously we had way more products than that, but those are the only 3 that I knew of, because the girl that signed me up and Courtney, those are the only ones that, that they had a testimony with, that they shared with me. So that's what I knew about. And that's what I used to go and share stuff about. That's it. So when you first get started, sometimes it's like, well, I didn't earn a bonus, or I haven't even earned my first paycheck, or I don't make $500 a month with the business yet, or whatever. Like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't really truly matter where you're at now. What matters is because where you're at now is kind of where you've been, right? Because even yesterday that's gone. It's gone. It's wherever you were. Okay. It's not now. It's not today. So you can talk about yesterday, and that is part of the past. You know what I mean? But what's really, really, really important is where you're going, who you're taking with you, why you're taking them with you, what it can do for them as well. You know, why you are moving from something different than where you were at, or whatever, you know, and where you're going because of that. Why is where you were pushing you to where you're wanting to go, How is the business, or how has the products or whatever helped you move forward from there? Okay. That's what's important. So, you guys have heard this before too. Like, people follow people who know where they're going, you know, like, would you sign a distributor would you sign with someone to start a business who was like, I don't know. Yep. Like, you were like, what do you mean you don't know? Yep. What? Like, they don't know where they're going. They don't know anything. So like, at least sharing, and as you get further into the business, obviously your goals change, they get bigger and stuff like that. But like, when you first get started, you have some sort of initial reason, right? You had some sort of initial reason, or even that initial excitement of why you got started. Nobody says yes to the business and gets started because they don't want to, right? Or they don't get started because like, oh, this seems so like dumb and uneventful, and like it seems like it's not going to work, so I'm just going to get started. No, everybody gets started for some positive reason, right? Whether it's excitement or a goal or money or friends or whatever. Like, they get started because that's what they're wanting to do, right? So you guys each have a reason for that. So there's a million different ways to be talking about it every single day. But like Jade said, like the most important pieces of, so it doesn't matter where you're at. So don't get hung up on, like for me, sometimes even the fact that I've been in here for 6.5 years, you guys, I promoted to my last promotion 3 years ago. 3 years ago. So I could be like, oh my God, like I haven't promoted in 3 years. So I like, what are people going to say? Like, what am I going to, like, I haven't done it. Like I haven't had, promotion in 3 years. So like, that's it. I have nothing to post about. You know what I mean? Like, no, I'm still talking about where I'm going and what I'm wanting and like where I'm coming from and all of that stuff. So you always have something to where you can keep, have something to post about in that sense. And, you're going to want to post it with conviction. You're going to want to post it with excitement and stuff like that. If you guys need help with like wordings and different things like that, let me know, or your upline know and stuff like that. We can help you. So, okay. Nope, I talked about that. What time is it? 9:31. Dang, I'm doing pretty good. Oh, and then you guys, no, I lost it. Shoot. I don't remember. Crystal, is there anything you want to add on to that before or while I'm trying to remember what I was going to say? I don't think so. Okay. Okay, cool. All right, your text thing, you just came through. So yeah, guys, that was pretty much it. I really want to encourage you guys to definitely pull your chart out and have it filled out. Like crazy things can happen. Like you can feel like you're like talking to all of the people, all like, oh my gosh, I'm talking to so many people. And, you haven't had that like enrollment yet or whatever. And then all of a sudden, like I forgot she was at work. Sorry, notifications are blowing up. And then all of a sudden, while you're busy reaching out, and you feel like you're almost spinning your wheels, and then all of a sudden 3 people who you've never even talked to or that haven't even been on your radar, or maybe it was like a brand new person that you just added, ended up reaching out to you about your post or comments on it or whatever, and they're interested. Like so many weird things happen like that. I remember the other thing that I was going to say. So, and Jade was talking about this in one of her things that I listened to. And I talked to you guys about it several times. I don't have it in front of me because I just moved all of my stuff into my room, and then I came out here for my Zoom. So anyways, is journaling. So you guys, journaling can do so much for your business. I seriously hope that you guys are doing that. If you started doing it and you stopped, pick it up again. And you guys, it can be something as simple as like, there's no right way or wrong way to journal, okay? But I want to talk about specifically journaling your goals, okay? Your specific goals. So everyone's goal should be minimum of going for diamond by March 31st, you guys. Definitely. If that even scares you, if you're sitting at a distributor and you're like, that freaking scares me. Like diamond in less than 60 days. I don't even know how that's possible. So you're already counting yourself out. Don't. What if right now you focus so hard on completing your steps to success and going for that diamond bonus and you missed it? Well, shit, maybe you'll land on emeralds or even ruby and got $500 a month or got $800 to $800 a month at emeralds. Would you be pissed that you got an $800 paycheck? No, because that paycheck would probably be more than if you weren't, or it would probably be less if you weren't shooting for diamonds. And what if, who knows, what if they were to extend it, you guys? I'm not saying don't work like you think that they're going to extend it, but I'm saying, what if they did? What if you shot for diamonds and missed it, but you still landed at emeralds and they happened to extend it for another month? Look at where you are. You are right at the tip. You are ready. And all you have to do is just kill it for that next 30 days again, and you land it and you get it. You are that much closer to your goal. And honestly, you guys, who cares? Who cares if you missed it and you miss out on the bonus completely and you miss out on the more bonus and they don't extend it? Who cares? Who cares? You still reach diamond. You still unlock $80 cab bonuses, you guys, for every distributor that you're bringing in on top of your 150 fast start bonuses. And the average of a $2,000 paycheck. You're going to be mad? No. You're going to be so thankful that you busted butt and you worked hard, because then they're going to bring something else up by the time you want to go double or by the time you want to go triple, and you'll get that. Stephanie Dunn and Joel Dunn, who are the number one income earners in the entire company, have promoted every single time without a bonus. Do you think they care? They are earning an average, they're earning well over $100,000 a month. They're earning over $100,000 a month, Black Diamond, without any bonuses. Do you think they care that they didn't get a bonus? No, we shouldn't either. But they're just cherry on the cake. So just go for it, because it's exciting. And why not go for a bonus? Because it's there, right? Of course, you want to give me a $15,000 bonus? Hell yes, I'll take it. Hell yes, I'll work for it and take it if I earn it, right? But if you don't, our comp plan, you guys, is so, like, I have seen people's paychecks, like Presidential Diamonds paychecks, for like get $20,000 in just cab bonuses alone. Doesn't include their commissions and everything else. Like, crazy things can happen, you guys. Our comp plan sets us up. And you know what sets us up to completely take advantage of our comp plan? The steps to success: getting commission qualified, gathering your 6 customers every month, gathering your 3 distributors every month, creating that duplication by plugging them into the groups, plugging them into your uplines, plugging them into this like you're plugging in right now, plugging them into the team calls or the corporate calls, the one that's going to be on here at 10 on Mark's page. You know, like those things, you guys. We have all the tools, all the ammo. Do not hold yourself back from pushing right now. You know, do not hold yourself back from going full force right now, because Kylan, you are ready. Yes, dude, like, seriously, steps to success. Do it twice, emerald. Do it 3 times, diamond. That's it. And when you're diamond, you guys, it ain't like, think about this. Think about this. Even if I'm not setting anybody up for missing a bonus, but I'm telling you guys, I'm trying to get you into the mindset to make sure you're in the mindset of pushing regardless of bonuses. Push, because there is a bonus and it's amazing. But even without it, you guys, holy crap, you hit diamond, you're earning an average income of $2,000 a month. You know what else that means? That there's 3 other people on your team are earning an average of $500 a month, and 1 other person is right here is earning an average of $800 to $1,000 a month, possibly more. So not only are you doing amazing things and receiving, you know, the average full-time income, right? 3 and 4 other people are getting awesome paychecks on your team because you are helping them. Because that's what we're doing, you guys. We are here to change people's lives. We're not here to just run after a $15,000 bonus. It's amazing. It's incredible. Let's freaking do it. I hope you do it. There's going to be a hell of a lot of you going to be earning it, and I can't wait to congratulate you. But think about what that truly means, okay? When you're stopping yourself to think, when you're stopping and pausing to think about the how, or when you're glancing at your chart, and because there's going to be times where you feel so on fire and you're ready to go and you're so excited and people are coming left and right, and then there's going to be days where you're like what the heck, and you like want to crumble up your chart, okay? Like, there's days that, or you just like want to scribble all over it because you're so pissed and frustrated. There's going to be days like that, okay? But like, just think about it. I'm sure every single one of you started, I'm more than willing to bet you probably started for around $500 a month, within that range. You get to help 3 people do that, plus 1 double that. Then you're going to double that. You know what I'm saying? And who knows, some of these new people that you bring on, they have 3 full calendar months, you guys. Susie Q down here, way on the bottom of your chart, has 3 full calendar months to go after diamond herself and get that bonus. Can you imagine you just had random Susie Q over here after you went diamond, or you were even emerald, and she like is like, she blows up your business, and you got this whole diamond leg over here, and all you get to focus on your other side, and you're starting to build, and next thing you know, you're double and triple. Like, crazy things can happen. And I don't want you to let up the brakes. I don't want you to get sidetracked on how you're going to do this. Just put in the motion and push and push and push. Do the steps, follow the steps, post every day, post where you've been and where you're going. I have my little notes here. That's what I'm talking about. Push where you've been. Someone is going to relate to you. I don't care if it's one person. It's going to be the right person that was supposed to relate to you. One person every single day, they're going to see your post. Even if they don't say anything to you, they're going to see your post and be like, damn, that's me. Damn, that's me. And the 40th time that you shared it, they're going to be like, all right, I've seen you post it 40 times now. I'm finally ready. You're going to be ready 40 days later, right? Like, you're going to be ready for another distributor. You don't care how many, right? You're not going to be like, no, I'm good. I wanted you in February, April now. Hell no. You're going to be like, yes, girl, let's go. Or yes, boy, let's go. Right? Like, that's what you're going to do. And just constantly just be posting about it. What are you doing? Why are you doing this? What is it going to do for you? Picture yourself like, okay, let me get back to journaling. Okay. So like, even if you're going to be like, I am losing my train of thought. Hold on. What was I going to say? I don't know. I am, okay. So you can say like your name, like, I am Kenzie March. I am for me personally, like I would say, like, I am Kenzie March, triple diamond leader. I am mass recruiting on my team. My team is filling out their steps to success. They are hype. They work with integrity. They are hopping on team Zooms. They are lit. Like, our team page is blowing up with enrollments and blowing up with host to post. People are wanting to go live in there. People are earning fast start bonuses, 150, 150, 150, 150, 150, all over the place. Like, people's teams are blowing up. We have rubies popping everywhere. Like, you're just like pouring this out like it's happening. All the things that you want to happen, pour them out in your journal and write them. Don't think that you have to like write like you're writing a perfect journal entry, like someone's going to read it aloud. You guys, bullet point it if you want to. If you're in a rush, or if it feels weird to you at first, just bullet point it. I am, and just be like, team is mass recruiting. I'm a mass recruiter. I am consistent. People are flocking to me. People are relating to my posts. I am reaching out to so many people. Everyone is saying yes. People are coming out of the woodwork. My amount of yeses are well above my amount of no's, things like that. What else? Like, I'm breaking out of my shell. I am speaking so clearly in my lives. What else? Like, just all the things, right? I'm completing my steps to success twice. Like, I enrolled 35 loyal customers this month. It is so exciting. Like, my customers aren't just ordering one product, they're ordering 3+ products. I'm getting 150 BV and above orders. Like, just start rolling out just the amazing stuff. And if you have not done this before, yeah, it's going to feel weird. It's going to feel weird. It's going to be like, yeah, this is weird, right? Start doing it. You guys, have you ever been in a position where, like, have you ever had this come out of your mouth where it's like, if it's not one thing, it's another, right? Or what else can go wrong today, right? Like, and then you're just like looking, like, this bad thing happened, that bad thing happened, that bad thing happened. So then you're just looking. You are looking for all those, what's next? Like, of course that would happen to me. Like, of course, like, what else is next? Like, you know what I mean? Like, just the things, right? In life in general. And then so that voice is louder and louder. That negative voice is louder and louder. But if you use it for positive and start doing the things like I was just talking about, journaling and speaking all of those things over your life and your business, you're going to find those, right? That quote, what you seek, you shall find. You're going to find more positive stuff. You're going to find more volume orders. You're going to find more people saying yes. You're going to find more of your team working harder. That's what you're going to find, right? You're going to put it out there and you're going to ask the universe for it, and it's going to give it to you. It's like you're placing an order. You're going to do it. It will all find a way. it will all find a way. If you put in that work, if you put in that action, and if you focus on the things that you want, literally, like I even heard Ashley Sinclair talk about a thing. She was like, if I had a negative thought and coming into mind, I just like plucked it out. If that's what you got to do, if you got to physically like be like, oh, taking that thought out of here, get the hell out of here. Like you ain't in there, fill it with a good one, like whatever. Seriously, like keep yourself in check that way. But yeah, what time is it? 9:45. Okay. So I hope you guys are, I just feel like, I hope you guys are feeling the fire of boom season, and any boom season. And another thing that I heard Pam say is that June or July and August used to be their hottest poppin' months in the business. So it's literally just a mindset. Like somehow we've like all minds shifted into like January to May or April is like our boom season. She's like, hell, it used to be July and August. So you guys, really, it's whenever we make it. So if you decide right now, pull out your diamond chart, write your name on it, put March 31st, I am diamond, March 31st, 2020, and just go for it. Go for it and start filling in the boxes. Getting these people, referring them to the resources that we have and going out and getting more. Referring them to the resources that we have, going out and talking to more people, and just put your foot on the gas. This will come together. The only way this will come together is if you do the work, and the work will come with and will increase the more you're excited, right? The more you keep your mind right, the more positivity that you speak over yourself and into your business, the more journaling you do, all of that, you guys. Yes. Mallory has been on fire. You know, like even Mallory, I would just talk to her. I know a lot of you guys have signed distributors this month, of course, but since Mallory just said that, like, yeah, she just signed a distributor, Thursday? And I mean, you could just hear it. She like was voice messaging me, you know, and like you could hear it in her voice how excited she was, and it just breathes more excitement. And then her having that excitement transfers to her new distributor, who will then transfer it to her potentials, and then Mallory still having that excitement is going to transfer to her potentials, and that confidence is just going to breed, you guys. But it has to start with you. It has to start with you taking the action. And it just goes. It just goes. Like, I don't even know what else to say other than that, you guys. Like, let's do this. Let's show Mark Pentecost, who the Dreamcatchers team is, that you guys, like, we can do this. Let's show him how many rubies are going to pop. Let's show him how many people. Let's show Pam. Let's show Pam. Let's show our families. Let's show all the people that have been following us for however long that you mean business, and that you are serious, and that diamond is happening for you, and a $15,000 bonus is happening for you. Paying off your debt is happening for you. Putting gas in your car, paying for diapers, paying for, summer clothes, because that's around the corner for all these kids that keep outgrowing every dang thing, right? The tennis shoes, you going to get your nails done, all of it is happening. You're going to do it. And you're going to help a hell of a lot of other people do it too. So that's all that I have for you guys tonight. I need to chug some water because I'm like really hot and we're just about ready for the corporate call. So Chrissy, you can stop your recording if you want, and then you guys head on over to Mark's page. I love you guys. I really, I'm really excited for you to be on and hear from the Ambassador Diamond that we have coming on Tuesday at 8:30. And, all of the other guests that we plan on having share with you guys throughout this year. We're really, really pumped for it. Having a lot of other top leaders who have a lot of great things to offer and a lot of good info that each of you guys can learn from on here, pouring into us for you guys to be able to ask them questions. Let's stay fired up. Don't forget to journal. Do it tonight. If you haven't done it yet, take out a scrap piece of paper and just be like, I am all the things. My team is all these things. Ask and you shall receive. Think about it and it'll appear. Like, do it. I love you guys. Let's go finish getting fired up for the week, get a game plan going. And that's it. Bye, guys.